Yo, what's going on, guys? About ready to get into it. Yeah, we starting early. I'm gonna go get some ice cream on once we do the next video, like before we start the next video. But for this video, we should be good. It's very cold in here. Let me switch the screen before we start the video. Don't want to do that.
Perhaps we all need more time to get to know one another.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best television series based on Marvel Comics, including both animated and live-action shows.
We'll find a way to bring you back, Charles, no matter what it takes or how long.
Number 20, Hit Monkey.
You're a monkey with weird feet hands that no one bothered to cuff.
Animation is truly the best medium to tell the story of a monkey assassin and his ghostly mentor. The series follows Monkey as he learns to be a professional killer in a world of superpowered people, with both heroes and villains. Though the line between the two is blurrier than in most Marvel properties.
Killing circus animals? But that's why I gotta remind myself why I got into this business. Because I genuinely love to torture.
Drawing inspiration from anime with its style and tone, Hit Monkey isn't quite as absurd as its title would suggest. However, the blood-soaked action and characters caught between anger and absolution make for a surprisingly intriguing show.
Okay, man, you taught him a lesson, all right? But I promise you, this is not the kind of guy you want to keep taking money from.
Number 19, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
This is the second child.
Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
I like the voice actor.
The only thing more amazing than a web-slinging superhero is a web-slinging superhero team with a generator of ice and a heroin manipulator of fire. Forming the Spider-Friends, this cartoon saw Spider-Man and the X-Men's Iceman, as well as newcomer Firestar, join forces after meeting as classmates in the fictitious Empire State University.
What happened to that great lesson you learned?
Yes, with great power
Comes great responsibility?
You mean I'm being tested all over again?
any way you want to put it.
Spidey, you already know what the answer has to be.
Go for it.
Aired alongside the Hulk's first animated series, the show's featured narration by none other than the man himself, Stan Lee. Airing for 3 seasons, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends featured a wide variety of familiar Marvel storylines, heroes, and even original villains created specifically for the show, making it one of Marvel's finest earlier endeavors for television.
That's not all that was saved. Spidey's back. For good.
He was never away.
Number 18, Luke Cage.
That's a great show.
Not for hire.
Luke Cage. Only a
But you
show
have
I've
my
seen.
word, ma'am. I've got you.
Among the Netflix MCU shows, Luke Cage isn't as beloved as some, or as reviled as others, but it's still a great show nonetheless. The story of the titled superhumanly durable man looking to start a new life in Harlem, Luke Cage has plenty to say about inequality, inner city life, and the nature of revenge. Mike Coulter is excellent as Cage, as he's matched against some of the most well-written and compelling Marvel villains. Like Cage himself, Luke Cage has an understated charisma, and while it's not quite as bulletproof, it still stands tall.
You live and die by your choices.
Number 17, MODOK.
One day, that big, beautiful, womb-wrecking head of yours is going to dream up fantastic things, and you're going to change the world.
Time to change the world.
While the big giant-headed villain may have face-planted in live action, the animated counterpart of MODOK and the show named after him is surprisingly good. Presented in stop-motion animation, the series follows the title antagonist as he struggles with his family, his career, and his own past literally catching up to him.
You disgust me. Jody, look, it's me from college. Silence, you worm. And what a rude little boy I am.
Although darkly funny throughout and featuring an all-star cast of comedic actors, MODOK also has an element of tragedy to it that will sneak up on you when you're not expecting it. It may not be for everyone, but MODOK is better than you might expect.
Get
Whoa, come on, man. We're trying to have a work party, and you're out here bumming everyone out, talking about death and stuff? Okay, MODOK, you seem like you're in a really tough place right now. Have you heard of the Jodify method? I think it could really turn some things around for you.
Number 16, Agent Carter.
Lee Ramirez, gear up. You're going to Russia.
Lee, Ramirez, and Carter.
Come again?
There's no one more qualified for this mission, sir. I am going to Russia.
Short-lived and often overlooked, Agent Carter is a delightful mix of period drama and Marvel action spy series. The show follows Peggy Carter as she uncovers sinister plots in 1940s America. While she faces an uphill battle and she's a secret agent in a time where women weren't exactly the most empowered, Agent Carter, the woman, and the show kicks plenty of ass.
Of course not, because nothing makes you happy, right? You can't be happy.
Looks like we got 2 more for lunch.
Between the stylish setting, exciting supporting cast, and interesting connections to other parts of the MCU, Agent Carter may have ended too soon. But it's never too late to appreciate it.
Can't make any promises.
I think I can for once say Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter.
Number 15, The Incredible Hulk.
Renewal.
Starring Bill Bixby as Dr. Banner and Lou Ferrigno in Green Beast mode, this marked the first and, to this date, the only form of media where 2 separate actors portray the Hulk.
But what made me physically change?
I don't know. It might be a result of the high-intensity gamma injection you took on your DNA.
Brilliantly written with themes of desperation, isolation, and, of course, emotions, the show ran for 5 seasons on CBS, before being picked up by NBC for a film trilogy serving as the show's final act. Keeping its post vital through syndicated runs on numerous networks, this adaptation may be the oldest live-action Marvel show on our list, but it remains a smashing classic to this day. Number 14, What If?
So many universes, so much chaos. They need to be silenced.
The MCU has struggled to implement multiverse storylines in its films, but on TV, the concept has thrived. This anthology series tells both episodic what-if scenario stories while also including an ongoing storyline, often bringing together characters from multiple universes.
Freedom. Freedom from control. The freedom to choose my own path.
Now you're ready to begin.
Heroes are given alternate lives, new heroes are born, villains are given chances at redemption, we're treated to some crazy fight scenes, and Marvel gets to tell wild stories that wouldn't necessarily work in live action. Even with 3 seasons worth of ideas, What If barely scratches the surface of what's possible. But what's here is still highly entertaining.
And besides, what are friends for?
Number 13, The Spectacular Spider-Man.
I can't remember now. Great show. Not speed.
Trust me, that's one field trip I'll never forget.
There are a lot of Spider-Man cartoons, to the point where they can blend together sometimes. And yet, fans keep coming back to this one for a good reason. Teenage Peter Parker balancing high school with superhero work isn't exactly new, but it's the execution that has made the Spectacular Spider-Man, well, spectacular.
You should have left me alone.
Perfect.
While rights issues cut it tragically short and left fans on a cliffhanger, why, Sony? The series offers a wonderful blend of humor, surprisingly mature subject matter, great performances, and excellent animation. Sometimes you don't need to experiment if you can offer familiar flavors executed to perfection.
That, my heroic friend, is what grown-ups call irony.
Number 12, The Punisher. A spinoff of a certain other Netflix show we'll be discussing later, The Punisher is perhaps the darkest and most violent Marvel series to date. Troubled war veteran and the eponymous vigilante Frank Castle tries to get to the bottom of who was truly responsible for his family's deaths.
Let me ask you a question. How much you trust this friend of yours, huh? Because right now you're the most valuable thing they've ever seen.
Along the way, we're treated to some amazing and graphic action, intriguing conspiracies, as well as some forever timely themes regarding PTSD among former soldiers. Jon Bernthal is pitch perfect as Frank, and the supporting cast is fantastic too. And fans of crime dramas or political thrillers would just be punishing themselves by not watching The Punisher.
I hope so.
Number television shows that served as Marvel's initial endeavors in storytelling media outside comics, this was the show that helped launch Spider-Man and his arch-nemesis to their present-day prominence and glory. Initially airing on ABC, the show's limited lifespan was due to escalating budget problems, forcing production to recycle footage and scrap narratives considered too expensive to animate.
My first stop will be the nearest TV studio. I've just gotta be the answer to Ed Sullivan's prayers.
Forgot about the horrible voice.
Nevertheless, the show was an instant hit that boosted comic sales and encouraged merchandise production for the hero. Also, let's not forget the cheesy but classic theme song that has since become as synonymous with Spidey as his suit. Number 10, Wolverine and the X-Men.
Only together can you change the course of the future. And you, Logan, you must
I think there was X-Men, there was the Avengers.
While X-Men Evolution was a tempting alternative, we're going for this comparatively more underrated series. As the X-Men's fourth animated television adaptation, this incarnation added an interesting distinction by placing everyone's favorite yellow spandex wearing superhero at center stage.
Forge, this is me not laughing.
Having no connections to its predecessors, the show boldly begins with an explosion that results in the disappearance of the team's father figure and leader. This unexpected event causes the X-Men to disband, only to reunite under a new adamantium clawed commander when the government declares a war against mutants. Though longtime fans and critics applauded it, Wolverine and the X-Men only lasted one season.
Don't leave. I have to. It's time I went home.
Number 9, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, this stuff.
Where's that? That's a superhero, Agent Ward.
An unregistered gifted. Identity unknown.
After the mega success of The Avengers, Disney execs scrambled back to the studio for television tie-ins to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Centered on the titular agents led by the, spoiler alert, thought-to-be-dead Agent Coulson, this breakthrough sci-fi / superhero drama takes just a few steps back from the explosions and adrenaline-rushing visuals to get more intimate with characters.
This thing is like an illness, but we're working on a cure. And we're close. So close to telling those people you're safe. Your loved ones are safe. You can go home. It's like putting someone in a medically induced coma to make them better. Imagine doing that for someone who has no other shot.
Bringing in the big hitter organizations from all of Marvel, including the sinister Hydra and the Inhumans, the show has become a blockbuster hit for the small screen. While we tip our hats at the Atomic Age Agent Carter, the win goes to S.H.I.E.L.D. for its stronger action, cinematic direction, and balanced team-based dynamic.
I'll be damned.
Number 8, Spider-Man, the Animated Series.
Why is this not number 1? Or at least number 3.
Okay, yeah. We swear, this is the last Spider-Man entry. Considered to be one of the best animated shows of its time, this series breathed new life into Spidey for every superhero aficionado and or child of the 90s.
Not hard to do.
Reaching unexpected heights with ratings, the animated series was one of the earliest Marvel properties to spawn its own sub-franchise, with merchandise ranging from action figures to video games to comics.
Great! Thank you. I brought something that will help inspire us through the coming battle.
Originally aired during the height of Fox Kids' Saturday morning lineup, the show is now unsurprisingly syndicated on Disney's children's networks, drawing in nostalgic and newcomer fans of all ages.
Peter, did you win? Is everybody safe?
Yes, Mary Jane.
Promise me that you'll never quit, that you'll always be here for me and for the world.
I promise. And Spider-Man promises too.
Number 7, Legion.
I think I've heard this one. This is the one about the superhero people.
Most mutant stories focused on the X-Men, but Legion instead takes a different tack. The series follows David Haller, a mutant with powerful abilities who also suffers from mental illness, and he and his friends conflicts with both government agents and the Shadow King, a mutant with a personal connection to David.
Ain't no way this is the rap thing. I think made this person the
Legion is a wholly unique experience, not only among Marvel properties, but also TV in general. Stylish, beautifully shot, and relentlessly weird, Legion is a feast for the eyes, and also delves into the mind of its characters, often literally. It can be difficult to wrap your head around, but if you go along for the ride, Legion is a wild one indeed. Number 6, Jessica Jones.
You want to do it. You know you do.
As one of the 2 initial Netflix titles created for the MCU, and don't worry, we'll get to the other one soon, Jessica Jones was the underdog name that soared to unanticipated peaks after...
Let's see what they say about
Yes, my love. It's really happening.
The MCU's first Disney Plus...
Okay, last night. I never seen this one, but it always looks cool. First Mightiest Heroes.
Let's do a head count. They've got a God of Thunder, a legendary super soldier, a tech-savvy billionaire, a skilled hunter tracker, an omnipotent idealist with, shall we say, vision, a superwoman Marvel, a couple of underestimated side shifters, a master marksman, a hyper-intelligent acrobatic assassin, and, oh yeah, a Hulk. Debuting 2 years prior to the release of their first live-action film, Earth's Mightiest Heroes were already kicking ass in the new Marvel Universe for television long before the epic confrontation with Loki and the Chitauri.
So noble, so brave, so gullible.
Come, brother. You have much to answer for.
Originally a microseries, the show was picked up for full-length episodes and story arcs after a spike in popularity, and went on to spawn a new ongoing comic title and a replacement series.
Enough. We're moving out, people. But this isn't over.
I agree.
Number 3, Loki.
Okay, y'all, let's review what we've
Loki was a
learned.
good show.
What happens when a Nexus event branches
I
past
watched the
Redline?
first and the second season.
Very bad things.
Not when they
Come
first
on,
came
Loki.
out, but like
What is
over
it?
time.
Putting Tom Hiddleston's Loki center stage in his own show may have been a no-brainer, but the show built around him is among the smartest and most entertaining MCU shows to date. The series follows a version of the duplicitous Prince of Asgard as he is forced into joining the Time Variance Authority, which polices the timelines of the MCU.
Is that the only reason you brought us here? To kill us? I've lost track of the number of times I've been killed, so go ahead. Do your worst.
Easily the best depiction of the multiverse within its franchise so far, Loki tells a compelling, relatively contained story. Featuring gorgeous visual effects along with a distinct retro-futuristic style, Loki perfectly transitions its title character from villain to anti-hero in an incredibly satisfying character arc.
There's nowhere left to go.
That little string is so
I have to go back to see my boys.
everyone hopes for love, friendship, or a glorious purpose, and Loki discovers all three. And viewers can discover one glorious series. Number 2, X-Men, the animated series. Perhaps the only thing more awesome than this classic series was its catchy and marvelous theme. Introducing the heroes to virtually every human being of the 90s, this animated series is considered the show that brought both the X-Men and Marvel to their first colossal peaks in pop culture. Gorgeously drawn and written with epic narratives, the mutants, whether heroes or villains, were the forces to be reckoned with during their time.
Come on, you know you can't hurt me. Give it a rest. Who turned out the lights?
It was unquestionably Marvel's crowning jewel for television, surpassed by only one recent live-action hit, but it's still our top pick for the company's best animated show. Its long-awaited sequel, X-Men 97, is certainly doing its best to top it, though.
Magneto, what are you doing in our home?
Your home? I beg to differ, Cyclops. The last will and testament of Charles Francis Xavier. As you all will see, his fortune, his school, everything he built, everything he fought for, now belongs to me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Daredevil.
I was wondering if we could have a little chat.
Well, I'd be delighted.
Thank you. Taking the top spot on our list is the initial Netflix original series that caught streamers and Marvel fans off guard. Set in the same universe as the MCU, the new imagining of the attorney by day, crime fighter at night superhero brings a whole new meaning to Justice is Blind. Following the same dark tones and crime drama approach as Jessica Jones, Marvel's Daredevil sees the guardian of Hell's Kitchen truly living up to the devil in his name with adult-oriented narratives and bloodier confrontations. Featuring a star-studded cast, incredible sets, and impressive effects, the show takes the same wonders found in Marvel's comics and films and beautifully repackages them for the small screen. And its legacy is continued with the sequel series Daredevil Born Again. Is there an incredible Marvel show we forgot? Remind us in style.
Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see you on the next one. We out of here.